Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz, at Sneak Peeks Tarots. As always, follow your own intuition. This reading's for Taurus from the 16th through the 31st of January 2018. If you're a subscriber, welcome back for your mid-month reading. And if not, please subscribe, hit the alarm, and hit the like. Alright guys? As always, I would like to thank The Legacy of the Divine Tarot Cards by Cara Machete. And I would also like to thank the Archangel Power Cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Okay, guys? As always, follow your own intuition in any situation in your life, alright? Let's get started. I pre-shuffled the cards. This reading here is for Taurus. Alright, guys? Alright, Taurus. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. Well, we're starting out with the Five of Wands, the Six of Coins, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Okay, the first four cards we got here. Alright, Taurus. Well, so far I can see there's been a little bit of conflict, maybe a couple of arguments about finances, about who's been spending more, who's been giving more. Or so in the relationship. There can also be talks about maybe somebody spreading some rumors. Okay. And I also see not being satisfied with what's going on in your life. Alright. This is the first four cards. The Five of Wands depicts arguments and going through petty bull with people. Okay, guys? So the second card, like I said, was the Six of Coins. This is balance between your finances, give or take. Alright? Or this also can mean money's owed to you and maybe you've been arguing with somebody because they owe you some money or you owe them some money. Alright? The Page of Swords is somebody young coming in, he is considered a messenger. Sometimes it can be gossip, people just talking where they shouldn't be, or it can just be you also, letting people know, or somebody speaking their truth, letting you know, hey, you owe me this money, or you telling them, you owe me money, or, can I borrow some money, but this is communications about money and petty arguments so far, right, guys? And then the fourth card we got here is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is somebody that's not satisfied with what's going on in their life, or they're bored or waiting for something better. Maybe you are waiting for a phone call. Maybe you are waiting for communications. I can also see somebody waiting for a job, waiting about finances, how to increase their finances. I also see trying to bring more balance into your finances. Like I said, you have to be balanced with the give or take, okay, guys? I did pre-shuffle some clarifier cards, and I wanted to clarify. First of all, I want to clarify the Five of Wands because I want to know what the arguments are coming from, okay, guys? So, stabilism, all right? These petty arguments is about power and stabilism, okay? For the clarifier I got for the Five of Wands was the King of Ariel. Success, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So this is talking about your resources and finding balance in how to use your money wisely. Because, there can be little petty arguments about who's spending what or who's putting more money into a project, or even at work, who's doing the more. This could be at work. This could be people arguing at work over who has more authority over who. All right? Or, this might be projects that need to be balanced out in order to be able to increase your finances or keep your finances on balance. All right, guys? Let me get another clarifier. I want to clarify the Six of Coins. For the Six of Coins, you got the Three of Gabriel. Okay, guys? Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimism. Plans that turn out as expected. So, when we get the balance, when we get our finance, this is kind of like a balance card, kind of like a Libra card, because they always balance it out. But this is a give and take card. When you work with somebody and you find balance in what you're trying to do, work together in a project, you don't want to do all the work, and you don't want to make somebody else do all the work. They have to be finding a balance between you and your job, or also you and another partner in a job. All right. Don't do all the work, or don't do all the work where you're not getting paid enough for the work you're doing. Okay, you got to find balance. But the card I got was the Three of Gabriel. It says prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out to as expected. So that means is what you put into your job is what you're going to expect. If you do a half-ass job, you're going to get a half-ass paycheck. How about that? But you need to find balance. Make sure you're doing this right. Make sure you're putting all the work in for the money that you're getting. Or make sure you're getting paid, your worth, getting paid enough for the work you're doing. Okay. Also, this can be working with somebody, this could even be, like with your friends and family and stuff like that. Trying to move up, working with anybody. It really don't matter who you're working with, but trying to move up, especially working with other people, okay? Finding balance, making sure that everybody's doing their part, planning things out, okay? It's very important to plan things out, because the more you plan, the more you know what to expect. Basically, that's what the card's saying, is you know what to expect, all right? So, you want to wait for these ships that are coming in, basically. They're coming in. Just find balance in the workspace. All right? Communication card. Let's get it clarified for the communication card, guys. For our Page of Swords. This could be a young person or somebody just having a young-minded attitude. But the Page of Swords, always tells me somebody's cutting out bull, or somebody could be talking, just normal people talking without knowing what they're talking about. Sometimes there could be a little bit of gossip with that, okay? Because, communications is very important. But when you act like a child in communications, think about it. Like a teenager or a young person really don't know how to act. Sometimes they even don't know how to talk, The way we communicate with people also comes with time and maturity. The things we do, we experience in life. So some people just don't get those things and don't know how to communicate the proper way, okay? But it is talking about communications, all right? So this can be a younger person with a message coming to tell you something about maybe some finances. Or this can be a phone call you've been waiting for a while, right? Because right next to that card, I got the Four of Cups. And you've been waiting for this communication coming about your finances, about being more balanced, or getting paid for the job you've been doing. But with the three of Gabriel, them ships are coming in, all right? You're getting everything. It's coming. It's just taking its time. It's coming in. You're about to get this phone call soon. And for the Page of Swords, I got the Queen of Raphael. Be kind, understanding, giving, okay? Kind of being very intuitive, all right? Following your heart. A love of home and family, trustworthy information, psychic information, okay, guys? So that means that you are going to get a phone call, or you're going to know. You're just going to get that intuitive feeling, like, okay, I know what to do next, and you're just going to get, it could be a message from the higher divine letting you know, hey, this is the time to get things done. Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your higher self, pay attention to your intuition. Excuse me. Always trying to find out the truth in your community, in anything you hear. Maybe you can meditate. Maybe you'll get some information by meditating, taking time out for yourself. Kind of like when you go into like a hermit mode. Sometimes you can actually quiet yourself down and hear your higher self speak to you. All right, guys, or whatever you believe in, your angels, divine guardian, and you can find answers within. Okay, so follow your heart, all right? You're about to receive information, okay, guys? be intuitive, follow your intuition, all right? That's mainly, but be kind, be open, be giving, all right? You want to give back, all right? This is something very important, so you want to make sure you put the work in for whatever you're trying to accomplish financially, okay? You want to put the work in, you know, follow your heart, follow your intuition, so that way it can help you find balance in your job and in your everyday working. But you are going to receive this phone call, all right? You are going to receive a message. You are going to get this, whether it's divinely or somebody more younger than you coming in to give you this information about this job that you've been waiting for, or you've been trying to find out, you know, feedback about the job, whether it's a raise or, you know, whether you're going to get the job, if, you know, because this is about being balanced by your finances and, you know, looking for ways to increase your finances and, you know, doing it without the worrying about what everybody else is. You know, everybody wants to have, you know, there could be a lot of people going for that job. That's probably why the 501s came out. You know, everybody's competing for it. So you might be the one waiting for the phone call, and guess what? You might be the one getting the job, okay? Because it looks like there's a phone call coming in. And if this is not about work, this can be just any information, you know, general, as I can say. It don't necessarily have to be work. It just could be at home in your home finances. You know, everybody, you know, sometimes we could have a power trip at home, you know, where the husband and wife both work and one throws the other one. Well, I make more money, so I should have more authority over what's going on. Well, basically, that's not it. You should be balanced in a relationship when it comes to that, okay, guys? So, moving along, we got the 4 cups, waiting board. It could mean a lot of different things, but I because of the Page of Swords, my intuitive feeling is that you've been waiting for this phone call, okay, guys? And it's coming in, all right? You want to make these advances and you're trying to move along in your life, and I completely understand. But the phone call's coming in. You just got to be a little patient, all right? You're going to get this information. It's going to help you boost this whole project up, whatever it is. And it don't even matter how many people are trying to compete for the same project. You know, you got what it takes. You might be the one to get it, okay? So let's not be discouraged neither. All right, for the 4 cups, I got the 3 of Michaels. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Okay, well, it can also be that you've been waiting for a job and you didn't, you know, knowing, maybe you knew that there was a lot of people competing for this job. It was like slim to none, all right? And it's possible that you're doubting yourself because you didn't get no information and you haven't received no phone call about the job. It's okay. Sometimes it's just so many people, and you know, they always, not that you're not worth it or you're not educated enough for the position, but there are people out there that either applied before you that are the same, have the same criteria as you, and they are eligible for the position too. But you are waiting for a position here, and you are waiting for the phone call. And if you don't get this phone call, just know it's okay. All you gotta do is go fill out an application. It's not meant for you. Some things are not meant for us. Some things the divine helps us walk by so that they can give us something better. So let's not lose hope. You know what I mean? Release any negative thoughts about not being able to get the job or not being worthy enough to get the job. You know, don't feel like you lost a job neither, because this can talk about losing, feeling like you lost a job or you lost the you know, the time, you know, because it did come under the 4 of Cups. Excuse me. So it could talk about feeling a loss, like, you know, not having everything you wanted, not being satisfied, and, you know, really wanting to increase financially and not being able to get the job when you want it. Everything happens at its time, and sometimes some things are not meant for us. We just gotta wait for what is meant for us, okay? And that job probably wasn't meant for you. And if it's not a job, it can be, you know, a balance within the family and stuff. And, you know, maybe some things we need to let go, that it's not for the right time right now, okay? But like I said, you'll be getting some information about this, about whatever the subject is, whether it's a job, relationship, family, you know what I mean? You'll get some information. They'll let you know what's going on. And, you know, from then on, you'll know the decision. And you can move forward, you know, go apply for another job or go invest in something else financially, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is that's going on in your life right now. But you can. All right, guys? So that's all I got for last 2 weeks of January 2018 for Taurus. And hopefully I come back for my February monthly readings. Okay, guys? Well, like always, God bless you. I love and respect who you are. Always follow your intuition. All right, guys? Namaste.